Cheers.
Happy winefulness.
Happy winefulness and happy
Anniversary to us, to Mauli.
indeed.
To Mauli and all who make it great.
Yes.
And that means it's my,
Birthday soon?
well, on the day of Mauli's
That's true.
birthday.
Oh yeah.
It's my birthday. I
Happy
can
birthday
do
to
what
you
I
as well.
want. I can wear what I want.
Do it anyway.
Do it anyway. So we haven't been here for such a long time.
Long time.
We thought we'd have a little bounce, but because we haven't done it in a long time, we thought we'd share 9 lessons from 9 years of things that we've learned that have held us in good stead, and we hope you benefit from them. So in no particular order, but can you read my writing?
No. I can never read. I think
No, I think I can barely read my
I don't think you can
writing.
read your writing either.
So the first one says embrace challenges, and
Yes.
Bitu, what would you say about that?
I think that embrace challenges is a tautology. Is that right? I'm not sure. But really,
What's tautology again?
It's when it's obvious. It means
Like duh, of course you should embrace challenges.
Exactly right. Duh.
It means duh, yeah.
Because what's the alternative? Is
Yeah.
to shirk challenges. And what's the fun in that, right?
Also, I think if you embrace challenges, it's no longer a challenge. It's an opportunity to grow and learn. So actually, if you say, oh, nice one, there's something coming up to teach me and help me grow, I've started to do that, and actually nothing then seems a challenge.
Well,
What are you saying? It's
thing
just,
is, it's
how
not
can
a
I sort that
challenge.
out?
Yeah, when you say challenge, people think like it means a hurdle or an obstacle. It's not. It's just part of your life, right?
It's an opportunity for growth.
It
Yeah.
can be an opportunity, but it's just part of your life.
Yeah.
You know. So this thing about things are good or things are bad, they're just things.
Yeah, exactly. Adapt or thrive. I think this is a really important one. We are always moving. Like, even when we're not moving, we're moving in that we can either move in the direction of inertia and become more and more decrepit.
Move in the direction of inertia, it's an oxymoron.
Oh yeah, sorry, not inertia, because that means not to move. But what I mean is we can become more and more sick and decrepit because we're not taking care of ourselves, or we can become we can thrive and grow.
Yeah.
We can learn, or we can fester. That's what I mean. But you can't stop something happening.
Sure. Or you're talking about health now,
And mental and
yeah,
everything.
exactly right. So all you have to do is be the best version of yourself at every stage of your life, of your cycle, of your career, of your role as a parent. Just be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
Not of anyone else's self.
No.
But be true to yourself. That think, am I doing the best I could be doing? Am I embracing my whole being, my whole personality? Doesn't mean that you should exhaust yourself. It just means that, like you say, don't fester. Don't let the grass grow under your feet. Just try and be your best self.
And find pockets of joy where you can get them. I'm finding what are your pockets of joy at the moment? Not this damn glass. It takes so long to get it to my mouth. What is why?
Do you want a straw?
Yeah, I want a straw.
No, it's very elegant.
No, I don't find it elegant. I find it really annoying. Give me one of those French glasses that French people. In fact, I'm going to get one of those. This is too much. Can you hold that?
Let's do it.
Yeah. What are you enjoying at the moment?
So I'm really enjoying my physicality at the moment. So I turned 60 earlier this year, and last year I discovered triathlons. Now I never thought I'd be a triathlon guy because I'm not particularly fast or particularly fit. And so last year I did 2 legs of a triathlon, and Anita did the 3rd leg. She did the running, and I did the cycling and the swim. And this year, because Anita couldn't do it, I had to do all 3. I loved it. So I'm just embracing my physicality at the moment.
Seeing how far it can take you.
Yeah, that's
how
what
far you can go, because you
testing
don't
your
know your limits until you test your limits, right?
Well, exactly right.
And that's fun.
Yeah, I mean, and
Look at that, much better. Look, and it also makes it look like I'm not drinking very much, which I quite like.
it's quite nice wine
Same
actually.
with that. Yeah,
Kind of
cheers.
German. Yeah. So and also throughout
There's a
physical.
brilliant German comedian on Instagram. We have to put a link to her. I sent you and Manav a link to her. She's so funny. She was at the Edinburgh Film
I
Festival.
bet
Fringe.
you that you don't know her name.
No, I don't know her name.
I mean, you.
But anyway, I'll put a link. Yeah.
Okay. And throughout physical challenges is it's easy to mark your progress. So you can say, okay, fine. Last month I did this, so now I know I can swim a mile, for example, in open water. and you can sort of measure yourself. And that's really when you might feel that your life is a little bit out of control, or you're at the whim of other people's decisions and so on. The thing about physical challenges is it's all in your control.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm loving yoga at the moment because I've joined a new yoga studio, which made me realise that the old one I was going to was really bad. You think it's good until you test yourself and try something else.
Yes, true.
This one is amazing. The teachers are other level, and walking, taking a really long way round to get to the studio, and just loving walking. And because the park I find the most life-affirming place on earth, just watching people smiling and enjoying themselves, and just watching life go by.
But that again is a lesson about avoiding being in a rut. So you might be in a certain flow. You think, well, actually, this is really quite good, and it's only for some reason that you have to get out of your flow.
Yeah.
And then you can decide whether the flow you were in was actually fine, and you should return to that, or actually you were just in a rut and not in a flow.
Exactly.
And this other thing you've discovered has elevated you.
It's unbelievable, really. I love it so
things.
much. Try new things. And then the next one is devote yourself to something. Now, you're doing that actually with your exercise as well.
Well,
with your...
one thing I did notice I did about was my doubler.
Yeah, you did. You were really devoted.
Believe I have a diploma in doubler.
Yeah.
And now I've got my diploma, I've kind of stopped playing. I play a little bit.
Hallelujah. Do you remember when he'd play every morning? And I think, oh God,
It was brilliant.
I want to wake up with like just bird song. But instead I'd hear doing, 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 doing. It did get better as the years went on. But
literally years as well.
as the years went on, which understandable, but...
the learning about that was start now. What was that thing?
You said
what was the headline
the
thing?
best time to start something was 30 years ago. The second best time is today.
Yes.
30 or whatever, how old you are. Yeah, the next thing is devote yourself to something. So whatever you do in life, when you wake up, you are devoting yourself to something, right? If you make that a conscious act, I am going to devote myself to serving my customer today. And my prayer in the morning is to serve my customer, but also to serve my team and everyone that's involved in making Mauli brilliant. Because even the people who manufacture our products, the people who ship them, I'm devoted to them because they do so much for us. And that takes away the me, and then life just feels just easier. Because the me is a bit overrated, no? When I get into the me, it's a bit overrated. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm not sure what that means. The me.
Like, I think we need to look after ourselves. That's what Mauli's there for. Look after yourself. Give yourself these rituals to feel the best that you can. You must do that.
The purpose being?
The purpose being so you can look after other people. Because if you only do it for your gratification, it becomes so hollow, so boring, so pointless. You just think, I feel great, but now what? Like,
you do it so you can go again. So you can go again.
Go again for other people.
Exactly.
Not for yourself, because really that's just boring, don't you think?
I think that trying to do the ego thing is dull.
It's really dull.
You get your satisfaction for the light others shine on you.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I agree. And then another one is go back to go forward. I think that's what Ayurveda is all about. Sometimes we can be so look to the next new thing, like the next new app that's coming out and the next new watch that's coming out and the next, progress. But you sometimes throw the baby out with the bathwater, as they say, right? So in Ayurveda, we go back and we realize that everything we needed did exist. We do it in a refined way, I think.
Zoom didn't exist. How's your Zoom going? Working Zoom or Microsoft Teams?
No, those things are good. I'm not saying like technology is not good. It's great, except for these fake ones that I read about. I was telling Manav we all need a safe word. We all need a safe word. Oh yeah,
that's your new obsession.
I'm not joking, because if somebody does especially if
an AI fake,
they could definitely AI fake you and me, because our sound is on.
This could be fake right now.
This could be fake right now. No, but I'm being serious. Our sound is recorded, right?
Yeah,
Manav's less so. Now, they only need a tinsy recording, these things, people, whoever, and then they can...
Oh, mummy, help me.
Yeah, exactly. So I said to Manav, we must have a safe word. And he then said, oh, let it be something like man-dog or something. But if he was genuinely in panic, he's not going to remember to say man-dog. So it needs to be something a bit simpler than that.
It's mum dog.
Oh, mum dog, yeah.
That's what he calls Anita. He calls her the mum dog.
which is quite rude.
It's
Well,
quite sweet.
Z at work said it was quite rude. I don't find it rude. I think it's quite endearing. He doesn't really mean I'm a dog. It comes from The Office.
Yeah, something like the man dog, yeah.
The man dog, yeah. So it's quite cool.
It is quite
Right.
cool.
So,
But better than man-like, what it was before.
yeah, before it was man like mum. Where did
Yeah.
that come from?
That's
Some grind.
Yeah, exactly right.
Oh yeah, what did I say?
drill
Go back to
thing.
go forward, yeah. So go back meaning look at Ayurveda, look at everything that's worked in your life before you start jumping for the new.
Yeah.
And I'm guilty of that. Sometimes things are working, but I'm excited by the new.
Well,
And you've got to
same.
let that go.
There's nothing new under the sun. I don't know who said that.
There's nothing new. Oh, and about the walking 10,000 steps. That's a relief, isn't it? But actually,
That's a side issue, but yes, it is.
no, but it's true. So, well, it's a relief in that it puts a lot of pressure to think we
done my
need to walk
10,000.
10,000 steps, right? I haven't done my 10,000 because I do 10,000 probably at the weekend, but not in the week. But actually,
The stats where it should be 3,967, I think.
but how do they do that for everyone? That's what I don't get. Surely it can't be for everyone.
I don't know. I think it's probably an average. You know.
Yeah, I think we can all manage that, right? That's easy. You give me another word of something
About-
that you've learnt in these years.
Stickability.
Yeah.
You know, I was reading something. I was reading autobiography of a yogi.
Oh, you're enjoying it?
I am enjoying it.
Good.
It was a bit of a slow burn,
Yeah,
and
I
it is.
agree.
It's a bit of a doorstep as well. And this one bit says he talks about when he did his first school for children. And he quoted this guru, and he said, but he said it in Bengali or the local dialect of Bengali. It was basically make, made.
Oh, yeah.
You know that? And it's just about just do it and do it and do it, and it will get done.
Yeah, before
Right.
you know it, you're done.
Yeah.
And Vivekanand has a similar one. We're putting it in one of our newsletters. I love this quote. It's something about basically, yeah, it's very similar. It's like keep going, focus on that one goal that you've got,
Yeah.
and do not stop till you get there. And if you do that, you will get there. But you've got to you mustn't be deep. You mustn't let the road detract you from your destination.
I think it's simpler than that, because a lot of gurus will say, just go for it, just keep on, and put it in there. No, just one foot in front of the other, slow and steady, do it at your own pace, but don't give up.
You got to know what you're doing at your own pace, right?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah,
is
sure.
that unless you know what you're doing at your own pace,
Yeah.
then you'll never feel fulfilled because you don't quite know.
You're just meandering. Then.
You're meandering, yeah. So have that goal, and that goal doesn't have to be a lofty goal. Like it can be a simple goal as today I choose to live a peaceful, happy life.
Well, no, I think it has to be something more than that, because
No, but darling, what if you don't? Like, there's some of the happiest people I know. It is just that.
No, you're right.
Subconsciously.
But living a peaceful, happy life should be a default setting, I think.
I know it should, but I
think it's more like small things like, I don't know, like learning a song.
Yeah.
Or learning a recipe.
Yeah.
Or learning to crochet.
Or making sure you call someone.
Or making sure you call someone.
Because
exactly
it's very
right.
easy to be in your own little bubble.
Yeah, that's right.
I've got so used to texting people, WhatsApping
Yes.
people, that for me,
Not the same.
and it's not the same at all, that for me the effort is to pick up the phone and call someone. I do first text them to say, is it okay to call? Because some people, especially for me, they'd be surprised by a call because I'm not a call
This is
kind of
it, okay.
person.
Are you
But can
around
I
for a
call
chat?
you? Are you
Yeah.
around for a chat? And then that for me is me getting out of my
Yeah.
comfort zone. But actually, when I do it, I feel so good.
And they appreciate it. And they
definitely
invariably,
appreciate it.
people
Yeah.
welcome that.
Yeah, definitely welcome that. Any other learnings?
That quality will out. If
Yeah.
don't be scared about market circumstances or what other people think. If you are doing something good, it will get its reward.
Do you know, that's actually, I think that's the biggest lesson I've got from Mauli, actually. That's the biggest lesson. It's very easy to think all the new people that are coming in and doing brilliant things, don't take it away from them. And the more awareness there is of Ayurveda, the more it helps everyone. But I do not compare myself anymore. And
Comparison
that is the thief of joy. And actually, it is so liberating to not do that. It's okay to look around and see what people are doing, appreciate it, see that they're doing it well, but they're not you. You're not them.
And people borrow from us all.
People borrow from us all the time. And without knowing, we probably borrow from people too. I'm sure every time I step out of my house and I see a billboard or I go on Instagram, there's something that will subconsciously go into my brain that's come from somewhere else.
Court cases they had over the sort of last year or so about artists who were supposed to have nicked someone's song from 20 years ago or some obscure song.
Maybe they weren't really aware.
Well, I thought
it's in the ether.
It's in the ether, and you're right. Maybe subliminally somewhere sort of lodged, and you hear the two songs. Think, at a stretch, there might be something there. But anyway, you'd like
some of them are. But what I realised is that when I do our brand deck for retailers, I'll do the brand deck, right? Because it's my voice and Bitu's voice.
What's a deck?
You know, a deck like a marketing presentation for new retailers. The best presentation is the one I did when we first launched. It's still the best.
That's like going back to go forward.
Going back to go forward. But when I try and do what I think the retailer wants, because that's where the market is, that's when it goes wrong. So trust yourself, stick to that idea. Actually, there's a running theme through this whole conversation is know thyself. Know thyself. And don't try and be somebody else, because unless you were born at the same place, to the same mum, at the same time, unless you are them.
Unless you are them, you're not. What a waste of your time and energy. But you could be a brilliant you. You are a brilliant you. And that's just remembering that, isn't it? It's just remembering who you confidence.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, comparison, it comes down to comparison.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely.
Especially now with social media, with Insta and whatnot, and you see... Well, I always remember when we had our first little flat in Westbourne Grove.
Sorry.
We had our first little flat in Westbourne Grove, and we did
above Space NK.
That's right.
That had just opened there, and the flats had just been redeveloped. It used to be a fur factory or something, I think. Remember? It was a furrier's at one point.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, sorry, it's irrelevant. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah.
So we had this photo shoot for a magazine, and it was quite a small apartment, and they shot us, and it was beautiful. Now, beautifully.
They made it
arranged.
look so big, didn't they?
Oh, thanks.
Oh, sorry, was that the story? sorry.
No, it wasn't entirely the story.
No, go on.
But what happened was, so they shot us like with this background, and they said, well, now we need to shoot somewhere else, and there's nowhere else to shoot. Right? This was the background, the flat. So what they did was they moved some stuff around, flipped the camera angle, and shot in exactly the same place, and made it was a different part of the apartment.
And what?
And that made me realise that a lot of that is just a lie. So this thing sort of we had a lovely life, right? And a nice apartment, but it wasn't as big as they made out.
Yeah.
And so how much of social media is just concocted?
But I think we're all waking up to it now. I think we're
the
all enjoying the game.
Definitely are.
No, but even us, we're all aware of it, and we're all just saying it's okay. We're all just playing a game. We're all playing a part in the drama, and it's okay. And
what was he saying? Where did you get your top from? You know, he's like a 9-year-old boy asking like a 30-year-old woman where she got a top from.
Do you know what is good though? Or a 20-year-old or whatever. Yeah. But do you know what is good? He's had a real appreciation for our work. And I think it's made him realise that we work very hard and that he enjoys what we do. Yeah. I think that's been really positive. And I'm really proud of the way that he's worked. I have to say that, Manav. I'm really proud of you. And I'd like to say welcome to Z, who has joined us only this week. And Zara, and I say Z because I'm really bad with names, and I'll remember Z, but I won't remember Zara. It's terrible. Well, she's only been here a week, and I cannot tell you the difference it's made. She's brilliant. So 3 cheers to you, Z.
God, you can't remember Z.
I can. That was just the alcohol talking. So that's been really good. Yes. And I think my biggest lesson has been don't compare. Do what you're doing. Don't worry about anyone else. Because also, what are you wanting from that? Like, are you wanting to be the most successful brand in the world? Are you wanting to be the richest brand in the world? Are you wanting... No, I'm not wanting those things anymore. I'm not. I'm wanting to make a difference to every person that uses our product. I'm wanting the product to be the best product it can be. I'm wanting to enjoy my day and to empower the people that use our product and empower our team. And it wasn't always like that. There was fear and there was this clinging to the result, and that has gone. That doesn't mean I don't want to achieve. It's just not at any price, you know?
Exactly. Well,
and I think we're doing well, you know?
Yeah. Because the thing is, let's say you have a goal, right? And let's say you don't achieve your goal.
Yeah.
Does that mean the whole journey was wasted?
Exactly.
No. I mean, if you cling to the goal with such desperation that anything short of achieving it is failure, then you're right, the journey has been wasted.
Yeah.
And what a waste that is.
What a waste.
But if you say, that is my goal, I'm determined to achieve that goal, and I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. If you don't get the goal, you've enjoyed every minute of it regardless.
But you still do your best. Like, we're not working for nothing.
Do your best and
leave the rest.
Leave the rest.
As our brilliant father would say. And his words ring in my ears every day.
It's his birthday soon.
Oh yeah, August the 30th.
Next week,
yeah. And tomorrow we're celebrating with Bit's family. We're celebrating, I don't know how many birthdays. There's an 18th, there's a 60th, there's a 10th or 9th. There's a my sister finishing her chemo, my niece having her son. There's so many things to celebrate. It's going to be wonderful.
It is, yeah.
And we're playing, you know, that Who Am I game. And we're going to divide it, so we've got the clever people and the...
If someone's got a Z, you'll be completely confused.
Yeah, we've got the... We're going to mix it up, so there's the really clever
Members
people.
Members of the Mauli staff, you do remember their names.
Yeah, we're going to have the clever people and the more creative people. This is, you know, some people are very good at remembering, like, I don't know, prime ministers.
Their children's names.
Their children's names, and others are not, but we bring other gifts to the table. So, I don't know what else to say to you. I don't feel very funny today.
Well, we've had a fantastic 9 years. Oh my gosh, I'm probably...
No jokes.
No jokes.
I've got no jokes either.
Anyway, so I think that's an indication that we should probably bring it to a close.
Yeah, but we're going to do a dance now.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not just
yet. We're going to do a dance now.
I need a bit more of this really quite nice German wine.
No, I don't like it at all. I find it really sweet. Like, I managed to drink it. But I feel like I'm having a colourless Ribena.
Not Ribena, it's just medium.
No, I don't like it at all.
But German wine is quite...
Maybe I don't like German wine then.
Could be.
Oh, we had a lovely holiday in France. It was so nice. Thank you, Caroline. We had a lovely holiday.
And
with
Ben
all
Rand
our
travels.
And Ben Rand, with all our friends that we've travelled on holiday with them on and off for the last 28 years or something. 1992 was the first holiday I made to Goa. And every time we go away, I don't know why I love it so much, but I love it so much. It doesn't matter where we go. We went once to a place that had a green algae swimming pool that you couldn't get into. Like, it was disgusting. There could have been frogs hopping at the top of it. But we had the best time. Like, wherever, I think there was even a rat in the kitchen.
No, there wasn't.
There was a mouse or something. I suppose every country home has a mouse, I guess. But anyway, some of them have not been the best places, but the trips have always been such fun, and really enjoyed it. It's given us a bit of a spring in our step. And in October we'll be going to,
for any folks in Dubai,
so come and say hello. We'll be going to Bulgari in Dubai to officially launch there. So if you're in Dubai, genuinely leave a message and come and say hello. Come and see us there, but not on the day one, because I'll be studying and working. Jet lagged.
They don't know when day one is there.
Oh yeah, they don't know when day one is. Anyway, in October. If you guess the right day, we'll see you there.
It's a prize.
It's a prize. I like that.
It's a competition.
It's a competition.
Guess which day.
Guess
you
which
got 1
day.
in 30 chance of getting it right.
But not only have you got to guess, you've got to be there. Because if you just guess, like we could be handing out, there's only 31 days, somebody's going to get it right, aren't they? So we can't be giving away product for just a guess. It has to be a guess in Dubai, and you've got to be there too.
Yes, exactly.
That makes it less
what?
Less chance of us giving too many products. And we're trying to launch a new product next year, but we're still in development stage. It's not gone quite to plan yet.
Well, we always look for new ideas.
Oh yeah, we're looking for new ideas. What do you want? Tell us what you want. And what else?
I think that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
It's a wrap.
Happy birthday to Mauli.
Happy
birthday to my
Mauli.
darling wife.
Oh yeah, it's my birthday. Yeah. Oh, I know what I want. I want that Dyson hair. I want that Dyson hairdryer.
Didn't ask.
No, but I know you're going to
Okay.
ask me. I want that Dyson hairdryer.
You've already got a Dyson hairdryer.
No, I've got the hairdryer, but now I want the one that has the 6 pieces that does it tongs your hair.
Vacuum cleaner.
I've got the vacuum cleaner. It tongs
Hand
your
dryer.
hair. No, I don't want
I get hand dry. You put your head in it. Like that.
No, I
You
don't want
do
a hand
both.
dryer. No, what's it called? The 6-in-1. You know, the one that has all the different bits
Sounds
to it.
expensive.
It's 600 quid.
600 quid?
But there's a dupe online. What do we feel
Buy a
about
bike
dupes?
for that.
There's a dupe online. What's it called? Shark.
Shark.
Yeah.
I've seen that on the side of a bus.
Yeah.
It looks massive.
Yeah, there's too many bits. I only want the tongue bit and the dry bit.
600 quid. You can go to Max down the road.
Yeah. How
Like,
many times could I go?
How much does he charge you?
He now charges £28 a blow dry.
So let's say £30, you get like nearly 20 times.
How many times in a year is that?
How often would you ever
Yeah,
do that?
how many times if you divide it? Like, divide it equally. 52 weeks in a year, that means I could go every 2.5 weeks.
Yes.
But then after a year, then I'm stuck with...
No, that's true.
So we've got to think about that.
Okay, you need to do the maths.
We need to do the
Right.
maths.
As you mentioned, we've run out of content. So
Can
thank
you give us some content?
One thing also
Yes,
is...
say something.
No. The
Yeah.
other thing is the other thing, build it and they will come.
Yeah.
And we're very fortunate that the people who have come have been with us for 9 years. So many of our customers have been with us for blinking ages.
Ages, we love you so
We
much.
love you so
and our
much.
team. And welcome to Indra. I think I've welcomed her, but if I haven't, oh my God, are you the most incredible digital marketing person I have ever met in my life? You're amazing. And Julia, you're amazing. And Annabelle, now living in Thailand, having the time of her life. She's really living the dream.
She really is.
I just can't wait to see you again in India. Oh, and we recently met Igor again at
Yes, that was
180.
lovely.
And 180.
Talk about serendipity. That was amazing.
Such a great night. We ended up, I said,
So
let's go home.
Well, yeah, and Igor then said, well...
Was it Igor or
No, it
you?
was me, yes.
Yeah.
He said, well, there's a bar upstairs. We can just pop in and have a nightcap at the bar. And if those
Yeah.
of a certain vintage will remember Omar...
There's nothing like this. Oh, there's nothing... Can you sing it?
No.
There's nothing like this.
Anyway, he was performing upstairs like to a private party, and they let us
Was it
in.
a private party?
Well,
No, I
but
think
it was very small. There were only 100 people there.
It was so much fun. I love live music when it's not in a mosh pit, because he likes mosh
love
pit.
a
I'm
mosh
not
pit.
doing it.
Arctic Monkeys in
This
summer.
was very
Fantastic.
civilized, a beautiful bar, people about that far away from each other, so I could move my arms and dance. And it was to the backdrop of St. Paul's. We could see St. Paul's outside, all lit up. It was so beautiful.
So, again, just chance, right?
Chance, serendipity. So be in the right frame of mind, and the things that you're looking for will find you.
Yeah, be open to these.
Be open to these experiences, and if they don't come,
Because you could have said no. You could have said, well,
I think I did say no. I think I was, when you said let's go upstairs, I think I was doing that to your feet, like, come on, let's go home. It's my bedtime. But then I didn't make a fuss. I did go upstairs,
No.
and I was so glad I
I think as
did.
if it had been dull, we could have just gone home then. It would,
Yeah, you're
literally would
right.
have added 5 minutes to
You're
our evening.
right. Yeah, it was lovely. It was lovely.
It was magical.
Oh, I think we need to do these more so we remember the chat. But it's been wonderful. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank
Well, I've
you for
enjoyed
being.
it.
I've enjoyed it
the
too.
wine as well.
Thank you for being our customers. Thank you for following Mauli. Thank you for everything you do for us. And if there's anything more we can do for you, please let us know, because really we are nothing without you. And it's just been an honour to be devoted to you for all these years. And in doing that, we have grown and we have learned. And
we've loved it.
And we've loved a lot of it. Yeah, we've loved a lot of it. Here's to you.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.